It's the first Sunday in February coming up. Can you believe that? We're getting through the winter. Hey, let me tell you what we're doing for the sermon and for Bible study this coming Sunday so you can think ahead. With Bible study, there was some question about what we were going to do in terms of the next thing. I'd given you a few options, including studying a few more prayers. We talked about reading and studying Ephesians, the book of Ephesians itself, or we talked about going to Daniel, because I've been reading Daniel in the Old Testament. I got a few people giving me some feedback, and so here's what we're actually going to do so you can plan ahead. This week, we are actually going to look at a couple more prayers. In fact, we're going to be at the end of the book of Romans. There's a couple of short prayers at the end of chapter 15 and chapter 16, and I want to go look at those simply because I think, again, reading biblical prayers helps our own prayer life. It gives us different forms and different ideas and different words, and we can learn something along the way too. So that's what we're doing this week. Romans 15 and 16, the three prayers in that section that are going to be interesting. Then within a little while, we're going to switch over to Daniel's book, because several people said they'd like to study the book of Daniel. That's going to be kind of fun. We often tell the familiar parts of that book, the lion's den and things like that, but not the other parts. And the other parts are quite interesting too. So you can read ahead in Daniel if you like. And on the back burner somewhere yet is a study of the Spirit. That came up as well in our first study of the year. And so we'll dig into that at some point as well, so you can be thinking about that. Then our sermon is called The Power of Listening. You can give a great gift to this congregation. You can give a great gift to yourself and to your family if you can just learn to listen. In particular, listening to a couple of different groups. The Bible has a lot to say about listening, which is surprising because we talk a lot about what we talk about, but the Bible has a lot to say about listening. And we're going to underline the very easy but very powerful skill of listening this week. That's all I'm going to tell you about that. You're going to have to come and hear the rest. As well, as we do every week, we have lunch being prepared on Sunday, so plan to hang around for that if you will. Lots of visiting, lots of fun there, and a good chance to catch up. Sunday's going to be good. We'll see you there.